Well, hello everyone, I welcome you all to a new episode of Shutter Time Rewind. It is finally time for another video, so I believe it is time to hop right into it, right after I take a sip of my drink. Yummy, yummy. You noticed that?
Yeah,
I cannot read, Jesus bloody Christ.
you're pretty easy to read, Atazoth, not gonna lie.
What the? Oh, come on.
Like right now, you should see the look on your face.
Atazoth always used to brag about how she could read me like a book. She'd probably have a field day if she could see this. Best not to think too much about her right now though. Focus on the girl right in front of you. Smart. Thank you. Good job. And if I am, you just admitted you're also feeling awkward. Gotcha. She freezes up and looks away.
It's not like I go out all that much, alright? Especially with the way my dad is. He'd probably kill me if he knew I was here with a guy.
Right. So what did you tell him?
I just told him I was going to hang out with a friend from school. At least it's not a total lie, right?
Ah, yes. Half lies. Good.
He'd go ballistic if he knew a guy asked me out.
I think back to the crazy maniac I fought that night. I feel kind of bad for making you lie to our dad though, especially if he's the overprotective type.
Hey, don't sweat it. Besides, it's just a white lie. I want to have my own social life and I can't do that if he's holding the reins on me forever.
The reins? You make him sound like a dictator or like some cruel master Santa Claus. Ah, yes.
Okay, maybe I wouldn't go that far, but you understand me, right?
Yeah, I get you. I guess it's different for some parents. My mom was over the moon when I told her I was meeting with a girl today.
Oh yeah?
Yep. She didn't stop gushing over how glad she was that I was getting out more and taking a big step in growing up. She was there even giving me all this advice and junk for today.
Like paying for my food?
They're still hung up on that.
It's the 21st century, Atazoth. I know you're trying to be nice and courteous to me, but it just makes me feel bad for some reason. Like you shouldn't be giving me all this special treatment.
Part of it was because of my mom, but I want to treat you because I wanted to treat you. There is no shame in that, right?
Well, no. Or at least next time let me pay for my own meals. I get that you're trying to be sweet to me, but I'm going to feel bad if you keep doing things like this for me. I'm just saying.
Oh well.
I just hope you don't turn out to be one of those heroes or justice types of who feels like they have to run to the girl and save her every single time.
Well, he did kinda save you, but that's a bit different, you know, it's less the fedora tipping milady type and more like I had to make a deal with a universal demon to save your life, and I had to sacrifice a person for it. Not your favorite type of guy, I take it.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's nice to have a guy who wants to be there for you and treat you right, but come on. That sounds like a weird one-sided relationship to me. Both sides have to contribute something, otherwise it doesn't work.
Good. She wistfully looks past me as she says those words. Is she talking from experience with her mom or what? Either way, it's clear I struck a chord somewhere. Why short? I cannot read, Jesus Christ. Natsuki, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to...
Don't worry about it.
Alright. I'll keep that in mind for the future. Now to self, Mom's advice isn't some one-size-fits-all magical solution for how to treat girls. Assuming she's talking from first-hand experience, Natsuki's mom might have had a different idea about how relationships work. Two different moms for two walks of life. Who knows? At this point, I'm just guessing and assuming. Maybe my mom is a bit old-fashioned and hard. It isn't soon after that our food is brought over to us, served piping hot. After a bit of awkwardness, we ended up talking about boring stuff like school as we ate. Eventually, we moved on to real topics. Wait a minute. You actually like manga and anime?
What? You have a problem with that?
Well, no, but it's just that...
You haven't met other girls who like that stuff, right?
Yeah. Well, I haven't met too many other girls in general, but that's besides the point. I just had people write me off as being some kind of pervert or little kid because I like that stuff.
Welcome to my world. Well, not the pervert part, but the little kid part. I have no idea how much I wish I could talk to my other friends, but no. Yeah, you still like that stuff. Nah, you're such a little kid. Ugh, it's so annoying. Have they even bothered reading some of the latest manga or light novels out there? I'm tempted to say the storytelling is better than half the junk they have in theaters nowadays.
Finally, someone who gets it. Sure, there's stuff for little kids out there, but I have stuff geared at older audiences too. I'd love to show someone an episode of Higurashi and see if they tell me it's still for little kids after that.
Sure, violence and gore for all ages.
Kid tested and mom approved.
Oh god, seeing the look on their face would be hilarious.
Yeah, I get you though. I can't talk about that stuff with whatever a few people who still tolerate me for one thing. Everyone else?
Just thinks you're weird or not normal?
Yep. Even back then I get made fun of for not being a normal boy.
Well then, I guess by that standard, I'm not much of a normal girl either. Honestly, I don't care what people think, but eventually it does get kind of
Lonely. Natsuki not sadly.
I mean, so what if I like manga and anime? It's not like it's a crime or anything. People should just like whatever they want without anyone else making a huge deal out of it.
Preach, Natsuki, preach. I'm with you there. What a world that would be if everyone thought like that. We both laughed bitterly before falling into a moment of silence. Well, I haven't laughed like this in ages. Not since... Well, you know. Even then, I couldn't even talk too much about anime with Kotonoa. While she did like certain series, it was mostly romance and drama or crime and thriller oriented. Upon seeing we've both finished eating, we get up from our chairs. Dare I ask what kind of series you enjoy reading watching?
I mean, it's not like I watch a lot of stuff with mushy romance and junk.
Well, Koto, she has you there.
There are some exceptions every now and again, though. I like to watch stuff with fantasy elements, for one thing. I don't really have a certain type I lean to, since I tend to watch a bit of anything that has a good plot that speaks to me.
So real. So real. Ah, I see you're well versed in cultivating your tastes.
Well, you know. Yeah, that I cannot speak. Well, yeah, you know that old saying. Don't judge a book by its cover. As there are some series that start off looking cute and innocent just to throw you in for a loop halfway in.
A lot of horror series tend to do that.
Don't get me even started on horror. That might be one of the only genres I don't touch regularly.
Just not that into horror.
I don't know how to explain it. I mean, I know some general stuff about some series like Higurashi, but otherwise I'd rather not go all in.
Understandable. Everyone is free to enjoy the things they like, right? It's like you said.
Huh, yeah. And don't you forget it.
This is a judgment-free zone after all. Natsuki playfully shows me as we make our way through the streets downtown. What was that for?
You're so stupid sometimes.
Nay, well, stupid is as stupid does.
Huh, do you even know what that means?
Well, not really, but the movie made a crap ton of money.
For real though. I'm glad I got the point across to somebody.
I feel the way you would, so I'm not going to rag on you for not liking other stuff. So long as you don't rag on me for liking something like Super Henkei Hero Force when I was younger.
Nah, come on, there is nothing wrong with that series. I mean, sure, it got corny sometimes, but it had some really emotional moments in there too.
Ah. I mean, I say that considering all the teasing I got in junior high and all.
Well, I don't think whatever. It's their loss.
Yeah. They're totally missing out on Lord Glavian and the almighty unicorn. Ah. Okay.
Okay, you got me there. That was pretty corny, especially the way the ninja consultant guy 6 Shogun reacted. Still though, something like Praxis Prime sacrificing a life for the fate of the world gets to.
Ah, please no more Natsuki speaking! My voice! We continue our conversation as we leave the busy downtown streets and find outside of Wildlife Park.
Well, here we are, nature boy.
You're so not going to let that go, Arya.
Nope.
She gives me a cheeky grin as she leads the way. Have somewhere in mind?
Kind of.
Alright, then lead the way, I guess. Natsuki confidently takes charge and resumes walking on ahead of me. I look around at my surroundings as we press forward. I think I remember this place.
Can't say I'm surprised. There aren't that many parks around this area, so I'm sure you'd have seen it at some point.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I think my mom used to take me here when I was little. That was forever ago, though. She hesitates a bit before continuing.
Same, really. I used to play here when I was little. This was actually where I met Yuri for the first time. You know her, right?
Yeah. I've met her a few times, and I used to mention her in passing now and again.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure you've never been to the section of the park I'm about to show you.
Is that so?
Just come on and I'll show you.
I shrug my shoulders and resume trailing behind her. It looks like she's leading me further away from the areas in the park I remember playing in as a kid. Huh. I wonder where she's taking me. It's kind of got me a little on edge for some reason. Ah, yes. MC's about to be dragged to hell. Whatever the case, I hope she's not some psycho like her dad. This would be a good chance for her to lead me to some place to get me alone and beat the crap out of me. True. That looks good. Wow.
Pretty cool, right? It's funny how I never see a lot of people here. I guess hardly anyone ever comes out this far.
Yeah, I sure never did. I'd always get scolded if I went out too far.
Same, although one time I just wandered out when my dad wasn't paying attention and I ended up here.
Rebelling against your dad at such a young age.
Oh, shut it. Besides, I just got bored, that's all. I wasn't trying to make him angry or anything. Anyway, I ended up here and it didn't look like a lot of people came out this far.
It also looks like that hasn't changed. This must be on the other side of the park. Kind of a waste no one comes around here much.
Yeah, but that loss is our gain, right?
True. Natsuki walks over and plumps herself down on the lone bench. I follow behind and awkwardly sit right next to her. This is a bit out of my comfort zone, but personally, for some reason, I feel a little more at ease with her by my side. Who would have guessed something like this was out here?
People basically playing by the rules, that's true.
You say you weren't trying to make your dad angry, but look at you now.
Sometimes you have to bend the rules of Atlantic risks if you want to get that right. So I took that risk, and here we are now.
I almost feel like she means it in more ways than one, but best to keep that to myself. I look down at the lake alongside her. I mean, you have a point there. No denying that. In my case, though, breaking the rules backfires on me more often than not. And that leads me to getting stuck or set back. What could you mean by that, Atazoth?
Is that so? I guess you have to be more creative whenever you do it then.
Huh. And I tell you might have a future being a lawyer.
Huh. It won't be the first time somebody did that. I'm used to say I have the mind cut out for it all the time.
She falls silent upon saying her name. It's okay if you still miss her, Natsuki.
Tell me, you still miss Katanoa?
That came out of left field pretty quickly. She turned away from me slightly. I take a deep breath. If I'm being honest, yeah. I do miss her from time to time, especially right around this time of year. It's been a little over a year now, but it still feels like it was last week or something. I meant a lot to you, almost the same way Katanoa meant a lot to me. I know people go around telling how time heals all wounds, but I think there are some wounds that won't go away completely, no matter how much time goes by.
Yeah, I just don't know how long I'm going to feel this way.
Hard to say. Everyone is different with how they go through the whole grieving process. Kind of like I said it before about my grandma, right?
Yeah, I remember. I finally cried, but only after some time passed.
And that's okay, there's no shame in that. Unless you're the old man who said men should never cry because it makes them weak. We remain quiet until I try to change the subject as best as I can. Is this like a secret spot or whatever?
You could say that. And it sounds silly, but I like to think of it more like my sanctuary. I like to come here a lot whenever I need time to think or blow out some steam.
I get that. It is a pretty nice spot, I have to say. Considering there's not a lot of people, it seems pretty peaceful and quiet as well.
And that's exactly why I like it. That and the lake is pretty nice to look at as well.
It's kind of mesmerizing, I have to admit.
Right?
I guess I can see why you like to come here.
I don't let just anyone in on this little secret, so you better feel special.
I'm honored that you shared your secret sanctuary with me. I cannot speak, Jesus Christ. She playfully gives me a little shove before putting her head down right on top of mine. Hand, not head, hand. I feel my face get warmer as I look down at my hand. Look at her, the red tinge on her cheeks is kind of adorable. We both pull our hands back and look away from each other. What? What was that? I nervously fiddle with the pendant as I turn to look at her. She looks back at me sheepishly. It's kind of jarring not seeing her being so confident or in your face like I've gotten used to her being.
So, what's that you got there?
Huh? Oh, this thing? It's some kind of pendant I got a while back. I don't usually wear it all that much, but I just felt like it today.
Never picked you as the jewelry type.
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure why I had it. As stupid as it sounds. I just get it on a whim from Yuri along with that lock and key. As far as I know, I don't really even need this thing for anything else anymore.
So, you don't know why you have it, but you have it anyway?
Okay, Miss Future Lyra. I reach around my neck to pull it off. I then surprise Natsuki by putting it around her neck. If you're so interested in it, why don't you have it?
What the huh? I can't take this from you.
Why not? You said so yourself. Besides, I don't think I want or need it much anymore, so it's okay.
But then how much did it cost you?
Not a single penny, since this was just given to me by someone else. Sure as I'm not going to tell her I got it from Yuri because of some curse.
Are you sure about this?
It's fine. Trust me. I'd feel better knowing you will end up with someone that will appreciate it more than I would. If you don't like it, you can just give it to someone else.
No! I mean, I guess I'll keep it since you were nice enough to give it to me.
Alright, then it's settled. With that out of the way, we take a moment to admire the setting.
I don't think I ever watched the sunset from this place. Of course, I've never been alone like this with a guy before either.
I suppose there's a first time for everything.
Wait, ah, damn it, what time is it?
I think it's almost 6 p.m., judging by the sunset.
Damn it, I have to get home.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I just have to be home before my dad gets all worked up and worried about me, that's all.
Not need me to walk you home or anything.
No, it's fine. It's not all that far from here anyway. I like to stay longer with you, but...
I understand. Don't worry about it. We can always try doing this again another time, right?
Yeah. I really enjoyed today. Thanks for asking me out.
Huh. I guess this was a date then, wasn't it?
Huh? You idiot. Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
With that, Natsuki scurries away. I lean back in the bench, a bit, but still processing the day's events. What even happened just now? What was all of that? Well, I guess I'll never know. I sigh deeply before getting up and starting my way home. Interesting. Please what? June 9th, 2019. When will it all go wrong? I'm stressed. Please. It's been about a day, but the events from yesterday are still swirling around my head. And felt this way since... If you show the gunshot again, thank God, it's this beautiful CG. I was afraid that they would show the gunshot again. Wait, is that right? I mean... But... I love Yuka to know her, but then I never... That's right. I never even told her how I felt when she was alive. I wanted to, but I couldn't bring myself to. Is this even right? I don't want to forget about her, but there is nothing I can do for her now. It's been 1 full year and a month since she died. All this time has gone by and I still have her in my memory. And yet, being with Natsuki yesterday and talking to her... I don't even know anymore. I plop my face first into a pillow. The way I feel when I'm around Natsuki is so much like the way I felt around Katana back then. Being with her and talking with her, as stupid as it sounds, I feel more alive than I have in the last year or so with being with her. At the same time, though, part of it just feels wrong to me. I don't know why. I lift up my head and look at the diary. I haven't read anything from it in a while. Honestly, I don't know if I should, especially after yesterday. I get up and grab the book from my nightstand. Don't do it, Atazoth, please! Out of sight, out of mind. That's how the saying goes, right? I toss the diary back into the trunk and lock it up. As much as I'd like to have an idea where Natsuki stands after our date, I can't bring myself to find out, not to mention it's dishonest, as Mio put it, and I shouldn't even be looking at it. My mind isn't even in the right place with all these thoughts rattling in my head, so I add to the problem. Thank you, Atazoth, finally. Morally correct. Today's Sunday. I've got school tomorrow. I might as well try to relax for the rest of the night and put this out of my head. Who knows? As far as you know, maybe you're overthinking everything and it's not as bad as you're making it. Maybe Natsuki doesn't even see you that way and you're just being an idiot. That's it. Besides, when the right mind would ever fall in love with you? Not good to know, huh? That's for sure. I stop for a moment when I think back to Friday and what Natsuki said before.
You're not creepy or whatever else you said people think about you. When a girl tells you that you're creepy, they're just doing that to make themselves feel better.
Who am I trying to kid here? I fall back onto my bed and turn the TV on. Well, there's something on that will take my mind off things. Say hello to my little friend. Hola. Gun of air sounds. Is there anything else on right now? As I'm fumbling around with the remote, my phone starts ringing. Huh? That's weird, almost no one ever calls me. I get up and see the caller ID. Huh? Why is Natsuki calling me right now? I waste no time answering. Atazoth! She almost sounds like she was crying before calling me. Natsuki? What's wrong? Are you okay?
I'm sorry. I didn't know what else to call.
Easy now. What's wrong?
It's Dad. He's...
Where is he?
He's in the slammer.
What? How the hell did that happen? Natsuki sounds like she's about to start going into panic mode. Take it easy. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to right now.
No. Since I entered it before I might as well say it. He was struggling with his old job, so he took up something on the side at night. I wasn't sure what though. I figured it might have been something like being a drug dealer.
Heisenberg!
I hoped I was wrong, but I don't think I actually did any of that stuff.
He is literally Heisenberg! No way!
I just got a call from the police and there was a drug bust earlier. My dad was there. They've got him in custody now. I knew things were bad, but I didn't think they were that bad where he actually stooped to do like this.
Natsuki, where are you right now?
I'm at home, at least for now.
For now, where are you going to be staying?
My aunt, that's older sister, they called her as well. She's on her way to get me since she feels like I can't be left alone like this. Why does all have to happen? I thought things were going to start getting better, especially after yesterday.
It almost sounds like she's sort of breakdown crying right now. That's okay.
I have to go now. My aunt is going to be here for me soon. I'll see you at school later.
Before I can say anything, the call ends. Of course, something had to go wrong. On one hand, it's sad that Natsuki's father is in prison. On the other, that man is a psychopath, drug dealer now, and also a potential murderer. So, it's better for Natsuki. I put my phone down and roll over into my bed. What? What even was all that? Here I thought I was saving Natsuki's life, but now? No. Maybe I'm thinking things here. Yes, you are overthinking things. Here, okay, Natsuki's dead. Got arrested, sure. But she's still fine. If you didn't save her, she would be dead. Maybe it's not as bad as it sounds. The guy was a psychopath, right? Maybe it's a good thing he's locked up. If he loses his mind again, there is no way he can kill Natsuki this time. Yeah, as cruel as it sounds, maybe this is a good thing and her life will get better now. At least, I hope so. I don't even know anymore. Oh, ER, over the time limit again. I get too invested in this. I never checked the time. June 10th. Well, at least we got a good ending point. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Press like, comment, subscribe. That's a good job for the school today. Press like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye. No! Why must it all go wrong?